Hello, I'm Richard Taylor, One Search Director for Performics Worldwide, based in London. A new directive passed by the European Commission comes into place on the 25th of May, which requires online organisations to obtain consent from visitors to their websites in order to store and retrieve their information. That's expected to have a large impact on how advertisers measure and optimise their advertising campaigns. I'm joined today by two members of our worldwide One Search team, Carlos Ramos and Richard Kirk, to discuss the implications for our clients. So Richard, what does the directive entail?
So this is a change to the European Union's Privacy and Electronic Communications Directive, and the change comes into force on the 25th of May. What it does is it states that from now on, whenever a user has a cookie placed on their computer, they should be informed of that happening, and they should be asked for explicit consent for that cookie to track their behaviour. It affects cookies around remembering login details, remembering what you've purchased or looked at for retargeting campaigns, so it's a big change. The problem with the legislation is that there's no guidelines in place for how to display this request to the user. And the ICO, which is the Information Commissioner's Office, has been charged with producing these guidelines, but it says that it won't be able to produce them by the May the 25th deadlines. In the UK, Ed Vaizey, who's the minister responsible for this, has stated that no enforcement action will be taken until the guidelines are in place, and we expect this pattern to be replicated across the European Union.
So Carlos, what does this mean for our clients?
Well, first of all, I think this directive will have a major impact on our clients' ability to retrieve reliable conversion data, which is key for the measurement of success and for optimizing their online advertising campaigns. It is most likely that, given the choice, a large percentage of users will decide to opt out of cookies. Also, this presents a challenge for vendors who rely on this sort of technology for the effectiveness of their products, such as retargeting providers and ad exchanges, for example. But ultimately, this directive is expected to hinder users' experience and their ability to navigate fluidly from site to site without constantly being asked to accept cookies. So the big challenge for advertisers is to obtain permission from users without affecting the quality of their experience.
And what recommendations will we be giving to our clients?
It's difficult to give clear recommendations at this stage, as the Information Commissioner's Office position is unclear, but that's not to say that advertisers shouldn't take the appropriate action. We advise our clients to be aware of the directive and to initiate preliminary steps to ensure that come May 25th, their website addresses this issue and provides users with clear information about the use of cookies, as well as the ability for users to opt out. The Internet Advertising Bureau in the UK have issued some guidelines for advertisers, so that could be a good starting point. And we would recommend clients in other markets to check with their local industry bodies for guidelines on what their procedure should be.
3, that's a magic number.